show what we're dealing with here. So it had 4 corners that had stuff stuffed in them. And it feels like the lid is in this piece. Switch it. There we go. Go ahead and get this off. So we've got a clear top that we can just place right over the print area. And let's take a look inside the box. Lots of little packing here, so let's try to take this chunk out next. Ah, I know what that is. That's the build plate. This is the piece I'm after right here. So right off the bat, I like the fact that they do have some angling here, which will make the resin not want to stay up here. It's going to pull a little bit. I would have liked if they would have angled it all the way, but that's not terrible. And it looks like this is going to be a slide on to its carrier. Alright, what else we got in here? Next we have more power cables. Get that off to the side. And I guess I have to get the big unit out now. So I'm going to get this off the table and pick up the whole piece. There we go. Alright. First impression right off the bat, that is an absolute massive, well, at least what I'm used to, build area. So these thumb screws let you take your reservoir out. There you go. And it looks like the PE film's already on here. You hear that little, and that is crystal clear. And these are what's going to keep it tight, which is good. All right. And this is our carrier plate. And this is already too low, so I'm going to have to work on leveling this, which I knew I was going to have to do anyway. And we have what looks to be a large touch panel down here. And what do we got going on in the back? So this is going to be our power supply, all the brain and guts of it. Back here is a USB thumbstick entrance. So that's where you're going to put your files in. I'm going to guess this is an on-off button. That's what it feels like. Well, the next thing I guess I need to do is get this powered up and hooked up. I guess I'm going to walk you guys through a leveling. I got it all plugged up. Let's go ahead and get this cover off. We're going to work on leveling or truing the bed now. Power button's right over here. Get that powered on. Let's get that display started to light up. And let's get this tray out. There's that. We're going to have to lift this up a little bit. Let's see here, manual. And we're going to go up in 10 millimeters. Alright, now that's out of the way. Going to back this screw up a little bit. We're going to slide this carrier right onto here. And we're going to tighten this down just to make sure this stays in place. Using the included wrench, we're going to loosen this bolt right here. That apparently is a lot more snug than I gave it credit for. Alright, see how that plate dropped? So this is going to get some wiggle. I'm going to loosen that just a little bit more. There you go. So see how that floats freely? We want to make sure that this is true with that plate. We're going to grab a simple piece of printer paper. I just went ahead and ripped it in half for ease of use. Let's go ahead and go to stop, go home. And we're going to set Z axis. Home first, then move Z to the bottom. Okay. Alright, now with most leveling, This is where you start doing the pulling the paper and pushing the paper and raising it up and down, etc. That's not the case here. So this has been loosened. This has been lowered. And we're just going to tighten this back up. And come on, there you go. And real snug there. So we're going to set home and confirm. All right, let's go back. We're going to go ahead and manually lift this up again. And we have to get this pretty high because we're going to put this tray back in there. Tighten these back down.